I do too, because if it does, then I'll just roll in.
Hello, folks. Louisiana Beer Reviews. We're doing this little series occasionally with regular beers, and there's so many we could do, of course.
And I'm thinking this isn't a regular beer, but go ahead.
Well, I mean, it's a mass-produced strong lager. You know, Hurricane High Gravity. It's been on the market since 2005. The original Hurricane, which is 6%, has been around since 95. So 10 years later, they wanted to. There was sort of like, you know, they have with sporty cars, they have the horsepower wars.
Mm-hmm. Can I see the can?
This was the ABV war.
So this has been on the market since 2005.
So 13 years, yeah.
The year Katrina hit us.
Yeah.
And it says Category 5, which at one point it was.
I bought a 4-pack of those cans for $4.69 at Winn-Dixie. They sell tall 25-ounce cans for $1.99, and you can get 12 packs of Rouse's for about $9.99.
Yeah, it says the Cat 5 is the world's most powerful hurricane. Hurricane High Gravity brings you an equally bold experience.
You've never had it.
Never had this. It was always one of those ones, I've seen it, that I pass by for something.
They have a good little write-up about it on Tap Into Your Beer. Yeah, it's rainy outside.
I would always pass it by looking for the Natty Daddy, because I never tried that before. You know, I wanted to try that one, which I thought that one was kind of too alcoholic.
That came out after this one, but it's made by the same company.
Okay, so we may be visiting something similar.
Natty Daddy, if you read their website, is the exact same thing as Natural Light. They use the same exact ingredients, but it's jacked up in alcohol. They basically drain out a lot of the water to bring up the...
So they concentrate it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This, I don't know, the Hurricane 6% is in a black label, but it's strange because the 6% they call it a Category 5 too. Well, how could it would be more like a Category 3 if you're talking about hurricanes, but...
I guess if we're judging the names by the alcohol content.
Yeah, and this is the relabel. The old label didn't talk about the categories. It just talked about Hurricane with an H that was shaken for a bold experience, you know.
Well, I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at the emblem on it, and it's an H inside of an oval with wings.
Yeah, it looks like a Bentley automobile emblem, a flying H.
Yeah, it kind of resembles that, or maybe some military wings that someone gets for having a position in the military, or maybe a motorcycle.
Yeah, you know, it's hard to figure out where they're going with it.
Yeah. Anyhow.
Want me to crack it open?
Absolutely.
Okay, so
we're here.
It's a strong adjunct lager. It's similar to Abita Andy Gator, but it's made with an adjunct, whereas Andy Gator is not. Andy Gator is a Helles Doppelbock, and I guess this would be a adjunct Helles Doppelbock. And I think they use rice, but I'm not sure. I can't remember.
I'll use the coaster since it's here. And my coaster's Mid-City. Yours is Kingpin.
Kingpin.
This is a local drinking establishment.
New Belgium. No, this is New Belgium.
I like the style of glass. Maybe that's, and maybe some of the viewers have noticed that we drink a lot out of these.
Yeah.
And then there's those other small ones. It's kind of like got a dip in the side. I think it's the same kind of glass.
Kind of draws the aroma towards the middle, yeah.
And I'm going to start searching around for some new glasses. I'd like to get a Pilsner glass. It's kind of fat and open like that a little bit. I think you have one.
Oh, I have.
I'd like to get some of those. I don't know where to get those from, so I'm going to start searching around.
Dozens of glasses.
Yeah.
Pilsner glasses. My friends bought them for me, and they gave me a 4 set. I'll give you 2 of them if you like, because I don't always drink. But if I had a party and I wanted to serve 4, I would need them. But I mean, I'll do it because I have a lot of them, and I have some nice thin Pilsner glasses from Tabasco. They're cylindrical.
Yeah, I have those Michelob ones that I got using years ago when they used to put up the holiday mix. You get this 12-pack, and they keep 2 bottles out of it, and there were 2 Pilsner glasses on the inside. It was just tall, thin ones.
Yeah, you want the flared.
Right.
Okay, it's golden, but it's not as orange gold as, it's not, I guess it's as golden as that Milwaukee's Best Ice. Although the ABV is good.
It smells different than a Natty Daddy.
It said on the website that it's supposed to have a fruity aroma and taste slightly fruity, they said.
Well, I'm just getting over flu, so I can't.
I'm picking up like banana and...
Yeah, it's almost like Belgian.
It's like a banana note and bread crust. But I'll see what they mean about the fruitiness.
Slight banana and slight fruitiness, a little slightly floral too. I'm ready to taste it.
Okay.
It looks like the head dissipated pretty quick.
Yeah, not too much lacing, not much head.
Yeah, this tastes it tastes like one of those ice beers. You get that slight heaviness to it.
Yeah, but it's not an ice beer.
No, but it tastes like one.
Yeah, it's just a strong lager. And these kind of things, like sometimes I like them and sometimes I don't. Like Andy Gator, sometimes I drink Andy Gator and I really like it.
I don't like that.
And then sometimes I drink it and it tastes nasty to me. You don't like Andy Gator?
No, I don't like them super heavies like that.
Oh.
I like them to be mixed up good. Occasionally I'll drink a heavy. In the craft styles, they taste better because for some reason they seem to, I don't know if the alcohol is hidden within the flavor notes and the layers there, but all that alcohol in something like this thin of a beer, I don't particularly care for that. This one's fairly decent. I mean, I had the Natty Daddy. This tastes different than the Natty Daddy.
It's got some booze in the taste.
Yeah, I'm not really looking for booze when I drink beer.
Right. I'm just saying it's got some alcohol.
Yeah, I happen to like the taste of beer, and some people don't. They just drink it to be social.
Years ago, I used to drink this stuff, the 12 packs. I'd get the 12 packs at Winn-Dixie. They used to be cheaper, like $5.99. But then one day I was drinking one. I was reading the National Geographic magazine. I was drinking one, and I said to myself, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna buy this anymore because the body is it's got too much body. It was too like chewy. I used to like them, and I do like it, but it's just, you can see it's got a deep gold appearance. It's just heavy. It's not.
It is. It's heavy and it lingers on your tongue. It goes down over the palate pretty quick, but then it leaves an aftertaste, but that I feel like should have gone down.
I think you'd like the 6% version better.
The day we tried the Gold Bull.
Right, this charcoal filtered Gold Bull.
The charcoal filtered. That was perfect.
And that's stronger. That's 8.5.
Right. Well, they did the beer right. Whatever they did to it, you say it was in the filtering, took the impurities out. I kind of believe that, but
I was just guessing. I don't really know.
I like to do the same thing with whiskeys. The impurities come out, but you're still left with that clean finish, and I kind of feel like that's what's in this, that it's just kind of lingering a little bit on the tongue.
And like I said, I think they use rice as the filler, the adjunct, but I'm not sure. But it might have a rice, but it's kind of a strong barley thing going. Sugar.
Is that what it is?
Like that barley burn, but it's not.
I can taste the sugar too. So I wonder if this is one of those ones you'd let sit around and get stronger.
I don't know. I think it's pasteurized, so it's not going to condense. It's not going to ferment anymore. The yeast is dead.
I can feel the alcohol. Now that Milwaukee's Best Ice, that was a special treat at 5.9.
Oh yeah.
That was.
It's only like
perfect.
Yeah, that's right there where I like to be. 5.9. And that's rather thin body. This one's just too heavy.
This is 8.1. Yeah, when it's thin body, it's just. Yeah, you only want one of these.
I'm glad we split it because when I drank the other 3 cans myself. Oh, the other 2 cans. I got 1 can left at my house for another project, but
must have been knocked out.
Well, I ate lunch and I drank it and then I laid down for a nap and I stayed asleep for a good little while.
Yeah, I can see why.
I don't know how you would score it. it's just one of those things that might be for you, it may not be for you, you know, that kind of thing.
Well, it's almost got like a malt liquor taste to it.
Wow. What it says.
It does say malt liquor. Okay, I didn't get that. It's not a whole lot of us are using script anymore. We're all texting.
Yeah.
Glad you pointed malt liquor out to me because now I got a different perspective on it. So it's malt liquor. I give it a B plus because it's not bad. It's just got that lingeriness going on.
That cloyiness. Like a little too sweet on the draw, on the finish.
Yeah, like cockaloogie, it's still on your freaking tongue.
You know what's funny? You talk about, and we're going to end this video. You know what's funny? You're talking about that long finish. There's a special Schlitz red label malt liquor, and it's called Schlitz XL, and they call it XL because they say they're touting that it has an extra long finish.
Oh, I wouldn't want this beer taste in my mouth the whole time.
I don't know why they make it. They say this one is noted for its extra long finish. But you know, a lot of people would be like, ooh, you know, but it's only 5.9, so it probably would come across a lot different than this strong 8.1, you know?
Yeah.
You say B plus? Yeah, I think for a malt liquor it might even go into the A minus. If I was one of these people that was like trying to get bent all the time, going to the convenience store and buying one of these, it might be one that I'd grab for. But it's really not the kind of beer I personally drink. But I think it is very good for what it's trying to be.
Okay.
So B plus, A minus, yeah. But anyway.
I'd say it's still a B plus.
Okay. That's a fair score. I definitely think so. So, les bon temps relais. A little bit unusual, off the beaten path thing we're doing here. And we're going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to Jefferson Parish.
A rainy Jefferson